100 Sabera lot. The Albany Visitor will be the last of them in. They're ready to go. Stand by for a start. Often they're racing. Royal Elite amongst the first to move. Trespassing and Do It Right also jumped quickly, and so did Master Tactician, who's building speed from the inside. In fact, it's being hunted through to hold the lead, and so Master Tactician settles in front of Trespassing. Do It Right's going to take them on, and Buckland's going to stride forward as well. So there's plenty of pressure on here at the head of the field. Royal Elite settled on the inside of Tribal Ruler. A length and a half, Leon Hyphen from the Hill Tribe. Charming Bell outside of those, a bit wide in the early part, followed by Sabera lot. Cherokee Miss back there in the field, and also back there the favourite Ideally. It's out three deep but trailing. On the rails, Taviosa, Sideshow, See a Champ, and last is Winning Aces. They leave the back of the course with 900 left to go. Buckland eventually worked its way to the lead. Buckland took over. It's Buckland who leads by a length. Do It Right. Down on the inside is Master Tactician. Travelling fourth, Trespassing, followed then by Sabera lot out wider. Tribal Rulers off the bit, being heeled up and between horses. Down on the inside next, Royal Elite. Charming Bell Ideally about to hook out 3 and 4 wide and get after them. Followed further back the Hill Tribe. Sideshow came wide as well. See a Champ, Tribal Ruler back there in the middle of the field. Taviosa the rail last. Winning Aces back with Cherokee Miss at the 300 mark, and Buckland shows the way. Here's Ideally though erupting, and Ideally the heavily back favourite sprints up, grabs the lead. 150 to go, and Ideally drew a length and a half. Do It Right. Buckland down the outside. Winning Aces coming from a mile back, and Leon Hyphen's charging home, but Ideally will get the money. Ideally beat Buckland. Finishing well in the middle is Leon Hyphen to grab third, just in front of Winning Aces. Sideshow, Master Tactician, Do It Right, and See a Champ. Followed then by Charming Bell. In behind them, Trespassing, Tribal Ruler, Sabera lot, and also the Hill Tribe. Cherokee Miss, Sideshow back there with those, and pulling up towards the tail, Royal Elite. Back with it is Taviosa. Winning double today for Peter's Investments, Ideally, which has been devoid of luck. Certainly today, Johnston Porter took luck out of the equation, kept the Vancouver mare back and 3 deep, 4 wide the turn, 5 wide on straightening, and gave it ample room to let down and do what she's capable of producing. On the 6-day turnaround, this mare by Vancouver from Ideal Image, trained by Michael Grantham, and delivers a victory here today, which has certainly been building and building, but again hasn't had much luck go its way. So the stable and owner Bob Peters today come up with a double, along with Clint Johnston Porter, having seen opportunistic win for them in the Cerise White and Black a little earlier on. Second placing to 14, Buckland. Holly Knottle having her first race ride. Gee, she gave a bit of cheek too, Holly, on Buckland for Greg Kersley. Straightened up, well handled, nursed in front, and just beaten by a better horse on the day. So a nice way to kick off her riding career, young Holly. And Leon Hyphen did pick its way through the congestion and picked up third placing right on the line from 13 Winning Aces, who came from the back and wide. 137.35, home in 34.80. Length and a half a length, 9.14, 113 to race 8. And so to the Mason Cooper 21st birthday handicap. 7 scratchings in the next, 3 Manhattan Strip, 4 Romeo, 5 Speak to Me, 6 5 down, 7 More Than Enough, 14 Sweet Tea, 15 Yardstick, and Gracias Dio will be ridden by Jason Whiting. So the one riding change there. They'll go at 3.15 in the next on the card. Here's Lockie downstairs, and probably a sense of not only satisfaction, but I guess relief after being so unlucky here less than a week ago, watching Ideally get no favours at all there. She ran into a brick wall today, though. She had an unimpeded run and showed what she's capable of doing, Lockie.
He gets the job done, and as we alluded to at the start of the day, Bob, she didn't have a great deal of luck last start, but she makes amends today. That was an easier watch in comparison.
Yes, we said to Clint before he went out, it doesn't matter what happens, just don't get caught up. I think he was more worried about getting caught up than winning.
And to the mare's credit, she really put them away nicely.
Yes, she was wide on the corner, and It looks like she got pushed out there, but it was good to see.
Now, Bob, last week, it's not the only misfortune that she's had throughout her short career to date, because we almost never saw her come to the races, obviously with what occurred in the early stages of her life.
No, she was one of the ones that was on the truck that burnt coming out of Kalgoorlie, and we had 8 horses on there, or ours, and we lost 5 of them. One of the other ones is the horse that's been running in Melbourne, but not doing as well as the other one in Melbourne, but he's going along all right.
So where to next for a mare like this? Does she progress on and stretch out in trip? Because it looks like she's finding the line really nicely.
Yeah, I'd say so. Just obviously nothing shorter than this. I'd like to see her get up to 2,000. I don't think she'd get past 2,000, but she may be able to handle that.
When I spoke to Michael on Saturday afternoon, he was really excited to see the return of RWWA. Are you excited as well?
Oh, it'd be good to see how she goes, but it's just nice to see them back at the races.
Well done on the double.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters and here's CJP.
Well, Portsy, I think it's probably fair to say, and you and I are close enough friends that we can say this, should have won last week.
It should have bolted in, actually. Yeah, look, things didn't go my way the other day, and look, I went home, I rode a winner, but I still went home depressed because I got beat on this thing.
And today you got her into clear air and we got to see what was under the hood.
Yeah, I wasn't taking any chances today. I was a little bit ugly, but it was mainly just to get the job done.
Even that day at Geraldton, she picked them up really impressively. It was only a Geraldton maiden, but she was the one horse that you wanted to take home out of that meeting.
Yeah, definitely. She was out the back off the bridle, not really knowing what she was doing, and still absolutely chewed the line-up. So it's good. It sort of put the writing on the wall for her to turn out to be a nice horse.
All's well that ends well. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
There's CJP combining once again with Michael Grantham, Peters Investments, and ideally he's got his best bet of the day, Salutes, to take out the 8th here at Pinjarra Park. But perhaps even the bigger talking point out of the race was young Holly Noddle aboard Buckland, running home into second at a huge price, a huge achievement, and a great effort having her very first race ride here at Pinjarra Park.